our hardware part, and this is the ambulance. This is the transmitter which is connected to the ambulance, and this is the on and off button for the transmitter. This is Arduino board in which we have embedded our code. This is the receiver which senses the transmitter signal, and this is the rheostat which controls the voltage of the power supply, and these are the two traffic signals. We have given the power supply through adapter. For time being, we'll keep the ambulance aside. We'll on the power supply. As you can see the traffic signal, here it is red and here it is green. This is the way where the ambulance goes. Now let's see how the ambulance moves and the traffic signal change. As soon as it gets near the traffic signal, it changes to green, and the other traffic signal changes to red.
Now let's have a look on hardware code. This is our hardware code. Input pin is 4. The output pins are 8 and 9. Let's move on to the setup function. OP1 is set as output, OP2 is set as output, and IP1 is set as input. Now let's go to the main function. We have given a delay of 100. Before the arrival of the ambulance, the traffic signal on one side it will be green and on the other side it will be red. As soon as the ambulance moves towards the traffic signal, if it is red it changes to green, and on the other side it changes to red. This is the mobile given to the nurse who is in the ambulance. This is our app and we have named it as Smart Ambulance. Now let's enter into our app. This is how our app's login page look like. Now let's enter random username and password. And click on login. You get an error message as invalid username or password. This is the validation what we have done. Now we'll type the correct username and password. Admin. Click on login button. Here you can see patient registration form has been popped. Here nurse will fill the details of the patient, which includes name, demographics and address of the patient. Let's fill the form. We will give the name something like Samiksha and middle name as Raghunath. We will leave the surname text field blank. So let's try to submit registration form. Click on submit button. You get a error message as fill name. This is the validation we have done. And now we'll fill all the other details. Family name Roy. Here we have made easy for nurse by adding calendar for the date of birth. You can choose the date, month and year of the date of birth of the patient. Click on OK. Now fill the address. City, state and postal code, and click on submit button. After clicking on the submit button, we will get another page which asks for requirements to treat the patient, which includes oxygen, blood, and we have given provision to select blood group of the patient. Now let's select. Need oxygen, yes. Need blood, yes. And blood group as null. as as the nurse doesn't know the blood group of the patient, and click on submit button. You get a message as success. This is a page which contains list of specialized doctors and the hospital staff. If we click on the staff button, then the requirements which we had previously selected will be sent to the hospital staff. Here we have three specialized doctors, Dr. Ortho, Dr. Hiramat and Dr. Desai. Among them, I'll choose Dr. Ortho to send emergency message to his cell phone so that he'll be available at the time the ambulance reach hospital, and will select the staff as Mrs. Lavanya, so that the requirement message will be sent to the staff member. We get a message as SMS sent. So we have done with our app which will be used by nurse in ambulance. Now we will see how the requirement message and emergency message will be received by the staff and doctor. We have given the numbers of doctors and staff as some number which are available with us. So this is the message which doctor receives, that is as emergency, and this is a requirement message which is received by the staff. As we have seen, the nurse have submitted the registration form. We have recorded the registrations in Python Anywhere Cloud. To fetch these informations, you have to register in Python Anywhere and upload the code into it. As we have already registered, let's click on login button. In this website, we have a free trial for 3 months. Here you can see consoles, files, web, schedule, databases. To upload your files into this website, we should go to files, click the button upload a file. Once you click, you need to write your file name and upload it. In web, we need to reload it if we get an error message while submitting the form. In console, we should click on MySQL and the respective file name, that is ambulance, smart ambulance. It takes some time. It is starting the encrypted connection to the console.
As it was taking long time on the mobile, so we have logged in from laptop. To fetch the details of the patient, we need to write a SQL query. It goes something like this: select star from patients semicolon and click enter. So these are the details of the patient in the form of tables which the nurse had submitted in the form previously. So these details are fetched from the staff member.
After staff collects all this information, if ambulance has not reached on predicted time, the staff member has the provision to track the ambulance. For this, we have provided the app and named it as Map Admin. Let's enter into our app. Let's zoom in. And it shows the ambulance location. With this, the staff member will track the ambulance. So this is the end of our project. Thank you.